Hey guys, I was in the middle of repairing one of my Rocketbooks and I said this would make a great video. So if you're not familiar with Rocketbook notebooks, you're gonna learn about them today. This is the notebook I'm in the middle of repairing. My pen loop came off. They don't come with pen loops, but I have a pack that I bought on Amazon a long time ago that I use on my notebooks. They come with a pen and a microfiber cloth. These are reusable notebooks. Let me show you how they work. These are my 3 Rocketbooks. I actually had a 4th one that I dismantled and put into another planner that's disc bound. If you're not familiar with disc bound notebooks, let me know in the comments if you would like a video on disc bound notebooks / journals and how I cut up one of my Rocketbooks to fit into my disc bound notebook. Every Rocketbook notebook comes with a microfiber cloth and a pen. The pen is a friction pilot. These are erasable pens and they are the only pens that you can use in the Rocketbook notebooks. The Rocketbook notebooks have reusable pages. The pages are a plasticky page, but it's a matte finish, not a glossy finish. This one's called a core. I have a flip, and I have a teacher planner. Let's get into the core, since that's the one that I've been repairing. I buy pen loops from Amazon, and this is one that I had on a paper notebook, on the back of a composition notebook, and the one from this one came off and I can't find it. So I'm peeling the paper that's showing on the edges off of this one in order to make it work in here. The problem is the one that fell off, it fell off because I didn't rough it up. The cover is a very thick, good quality plastic. So I'm just roughing this up so that when I glue with super glue, this won't come off this time. Fingers crossed. But let's get back into the notebook. So your Rocketbook notebooks come in different color covers. I, of course, chose all the burgundy ones. They do have a red one, and that's the one that I dismantled and put into my disc bound planner / journal. But I couldn't find this one at the time that they had them on sale in the red, the bright red. None of these came in bright red when they were on sale when I bought them. I usually only buy these notebooks on sale. In the front of every Rocketbook notebook, you're going to find the Rocketbook name and the type of notebook you have. This says core, the flip one says flip, and the teacher planner says teacher planner. So you know what type of notebook you have. They all have the same menu. They all have the same symbols in the same order. This menu is your digital footprint. You can assign each symbol to a different digital space. Each page of a Rocketbook notebook has a QR code and a very light, faint menu, just like on the inside cover. These are what you mark for the page so that when you use the app for Rocketbook and you scan this page in the app, it's going to take this QR code and whatever one of these you have marked and put it into its assigned digital space. You can use this with Google Docs, Dropbox, and other spaces to assign pages. Say this symbol is your journal, and every time you write a page for your journal, you would mark this symbol, scan it in the Rocketbook app, and it'll automatically go to your Google Docs in the folder you have marked journal. All your pages will be there. You can go back in and edit them as well. The other thing Rocketbook has that's new are sticky notes. While these don't have a menu on the bottom, there is a little QR code on them that you can assign to sticky notes. They come in different colors as well as black. I just took a pack of pockets that I always get online that has a sticky back and a pocket front to keep mine in. The sticky notes are definitely reusable. This sticks over and over again. If it starts to get gunk on it, all you have to do is take a little bit of water on your finger, wipe it across, and let it air dry, and then the stickiness returns. Now, let's get into this notebook and how it erases. It uses water to erase. Like I said, this is a plastic paper and there are several sheets of paper. So you don't have to worry about running out if you can't get to your app or you can't scan your pages in right away. There's definitely plenty of pages here. This notebook has lined pages back and front, but the lines are not straight lines. They are little teeny dots. They're very faint so that when you do scan it in, you're not overpowered by the lines. Let's say I'm taking notes. Now I've got a whole page of notes. I'm done. I've scanned it in, and now I want to erase it. All you need is a little water and your microfiber towel that comes with it. Dry and ready to write more notes. When it comes to spray bottles, you can use any spray bottle you have. A big one like this, or if you're someone who wants to put this in your bag, you can get small spray bottles like this. This one is an actual Rocketbook spray bottle. It holds a little bit more water and it's a little nicer. I got this one when it was on sale when I bought the sticky notes. You can get a 3-pack in different colors online of this spray bottle. These make it more portable to just throw a notebook and a pen in your bag and go. So my usual setup is in the back of the inside cover. I usually attach my microfiber cloth with a binder clip and I put my pen loop here. You can just throw this in your bag to take with you on the go, or you can just clean your pages when you get back home. This top is nicer because it has a clip, so you can always clip it on and keep everything together. Or I have in the past added an additional pin loop. As you can see, that one came off. And I've put my water bottle in the second pin loop. So there are different ways to make this work for you and make it compact and portable so you'll use it. Let's go over my 3 notebooks: the Core, the Flip, and the Teacher Planner. Most of these have been well loved. I've had them pretty much for the last 4 to 5 years. So as I showed you in the Core, it's basically just for note taking. All it is lined pages. There's nothing different in this at all. I added the pocket on the back. In the Flip notebook, I've done a few things that I kind of messed up on, but they're easy fixes, so I'm not worried about it. In the Flip notebook, you're going to get that same lined paper that you have in the other. I added a permanent sticky note here. As you can see, the sticky has made a little mark on the paper, but that's okay. But I added a permanent sticky note here. This I like to have because I don't have a pocket with any in here, so I keep one sticky note in here as a permanent one on the first page. Because I was missing a calendar, I tried to make calendar pages on the other side with permanent marker, and as you can see, it bled. This actually isn't really permanent. If I wanted to, I could take some nail polish remover and get this off, and it would take a few passes to get it off, but it should come off. There are even still some notes here. The Flip has pages that are lined on one side, just like the Core, but on the back of every page, there's a dot grid. So if you want to sketch or draw, or you like taking notes on unlined paper, you can use this. The other thing different about the Flip is I used a rubber band to hold the microfiber cloth on instead of a binder clip, because I didn't want the binder clip down here because this has the flip edge, which is why I bought it. I originally bought it because sometimes when you're writing and you get to that middle piece here, it bothers your hand. And I know for lefties, that's a big thing too. And so that's why I bought the Flip. And I felt like I used this a little bit more when I was having meetings for work. Now the Teacher Planner, that's your big one. That's going to be a full-size 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So you're going to get plenty of writing space. For this one, it's broken down exactly like a real planner. It has a schedule for your classes, the time and what class you're teaching. It also has a to-do list and a notes section on the first page. On the second page, it has your class list, student name, parents, guardian, and then details. Really hard to see with the lighting, but you get a little faint box here at the top where you can put a subject and a date. There are 2 faint boxes, and then there's a list you can put here. Then after that, you have a year's calendar where it has 1 through 31, and this starts in July and ends in December. Then it goes from January to June. I guess because it's a teacher calendar, it's looking at school year. Still weird. I wish they had to put the pages in January to June and then July through December, just because it makes sense to someone who's not using it, who's a teacher. But it is what it is. Then you get the monthly calendar. The monthly calendar has a to-do list or check boxes and then a little note section on this side. You get three months of this. So that's 1 month of an undated calendar. That's 2 and 3. After that, you get a weekly calendar. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then notes. Because this is a teacher planner, you're not going to have weekends. You can put subjects here if you want in these boxes, and then it has a line for dates and then a notes section. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8, 9 weeks. So there you go. I think that's usually a semester, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. Then on this page, you have a lesson plan. It says lesson, focus, and goals in this first box. Then materials and resources. Here is intro, assessment, activities, and notes. So this would be a plan, and you have multiple of those as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Then on this page, you have, like you had on the first page, where you've got that faint box for a subject, date, and then lines. This could be more details on each activity possibly, or just some notes in meeting, teacher notes, parent conference notes, whatever. And then you've got 1, because they're individual pages, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. This, I don't know what happened here. Something smeared from my bag or something. And it won't come off. I've got to use some nail polish remover to get that off. Back to what I was doing, which originally sparked this video. Let's move all this out the way. Is I was scraping this up with a little bit of sandpaper because I had used some super glue on it before and it didn't last. It came right off. As you can see, there's the remnants of the super glue here. So I'm scraping up the actual notebook so that I can re-glue it. Because this plastic is a bit shiny. So let's hope that this stays this time. Get those edges really good. And I'm even going to put some right here on this, the edges of the sewn pin loop. Gonna press it down. Ooh, that stinks. And I'm gonna use a big book to put on top to weigh it down. So what did you think of the Rocketbooks? Have you ever heard of them before? Is this something you'd be interested in having? Go down in the comments and let's talk about them. They're pretty cool, right? Don't forget to be good to yourself, kind to others, and whatever your journey, enjoy it. Check out the video being recommended on the screen now.